Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Today we are going to see the main differences and features of SYSTEMA PTW platform and the GBLS DAS platform. So be aware that this is not going to be a comparison video. We know that a lot of players that want premium guns are a little bit undecided on which one to buy. So we hope that this video will help you make a decision. So today it's just me doing the video because I'm the only one of the team that has experience with both platforms. I've used PTWs for about 2 years, and then I switched to the GDR15 that I've been rocking for about 1.5 years. So GBLS is a South Korean company. They came out with the GDR15 about 4 years ago with a very innovative system in Airsoft. PTWs have been around for many years, and till today they are considered the Ferrari of Airsoft, and they are a Japanese company. So we're going to start with price. Premium guns, that means that the price is going to be quite high. So here I have a GDR15, which was the first model that they released about 4 years ago. The GDR15 costs around 1,800 euros. And they have now the GDR416 that costs 2,200. So a big price. Then on PTWs, you usually get them in challenge kits. So this means is the gun comes completely disassembled, and then you have to assemble it yourself or pay someone to do it. We advise you, if you don't have the expertise, to pay someone to do it, because if the gun gets not very well assembled, it will not have a nice performance. There are some stores that sell them already assembled, but they are a little bit more, they are quite pricier. A challenge kit will cost you around 1,300. A assembled PTW will, with more furniture, rails and stocks, will cost you around 1,600. And then there is the American PTW. I think it's only on the US market. It will cost you 3,000 euros, more or less. They are made with real steel components. Basically, it's the body machine to accept the internals of PTWs. So what can you expect of furniture out of the box? So with the GBLS DAS platform, the GDR15 specifically, you will get a PTS enhanced polymer stock, which I have replaced, a PTS enhanced polymer grip, a PTS Griffin Armaments flash hider, and you will get a PTS Centurion arms rail, or the newest rail that they have for the GDR15, which is the GMR 9.5-inch M-LOK rail. So a lot of value out of the box with the GBLS DAS platform. With PTWs, you will get a more basic gun. So when you buy the challenge kits, PTWs come with the standard classic polymer handguards, the triangle front post. You will get a crane stock, a very simple crane stock, an A2 grip, and a bird cage flash hider. So you will have to buy all the rails and the better stocks and grips after, so that will add up a lot of money. The only thing that it brings a little bit upgraded, it's the backup Magpul M-Bus iron sights, and the newest versions come with a Magpul trigger guard, and that's basically it. So talking about internals, external parts and maintenance, the GBLS DAS platform will have a lot of things AG compatible. So inner barrels, AG buckings, the spring inside the bolt. I think stocks are going to be AG compatible, grips. In terms of externals, I think they will use real steel components like the charging handle and the rails. I think they are compatible with GBBRs also. In terms of proprietary stuff, the bolt is going to be proprietary, and the gearbox also. The hop-up chamber is a Western Arms design. I think it's specific from GBLS also. In terms of maintenance, you will basically have to lube the bolt with some Aeroshell 22 grease. We did a review on the GBLS GR15 a while ago, and we show you how to do it. But basically, it just lubricate the bolt, so it runs a little bit more smoothly. For example, the bolt is one of the most expensive parts of the GDR15. A bolt will cost you around 400 euros, while the new steel bolt will cost you 500. And the hop-up chamber will cost you around 100 euros. So just you to know the prices. Currently on my GBLS GR15, I'm using a Lambda 6.01 inner barrel, a Maple Leaf black bucking, and a Maple Leaf Omega nub. Moving to PTWs, a lot of things are going to be PTW proprietary. So inner barrels, the hop-up chamber, the cylinder, gearbox, so everything internally is going to be proprietary. On the outside, many things are going to be real steel compatible, or some GBB parts are also going to fit the PTW. In terms of maintenance, you basically just gotta lube the cylinder, which is this right here, which is quite easy to use, to do, and you should do also some maintenance on the gearbox like once per year, but it's quite easy. So in terms of parts, there are other companies that make parts for the PTW, like FCC, Orga Magnus, SHS, Alpha Parts, so there are some brands out there that make them. And in terms of setup on my PTWs, I usually use the Orga Magnus wide bore barrel 6.23 and the Orga Magnus flat top, and I was getting nice performance out of it. So let's talk about performance. The GBLS GR15 has a really heavy trigger and recoil. So this will influence a lot your performance on the field. It's a gun that you will have to train a lot with it. So for me, for example, when I switched from PTWs to the DES rifle, it was a big difference because of that trigger. But in terms of distance and groupings, it will be quite the same or very near to the PTW, because the my GBLS GR15 has a little bit more FPS variation than a PTW. We are talking about maybe, I saw variations of 5 to 7 FPSs. So that will mean that your grouping will not be as tight, for example, maybe as a PTW. But it's not really a big of a difference. But the thing that will influence the most, it's definitely that trigger. We did a little run on this video we're going to show you, and you will see that the trigger really slows you a bit down because it's really, really heavy. On PTWs, they are very well known for their outstanding performance. Nice distance, great groupings, FPS variation of about 2-3 between shots, and of course you don't have any recoil. The trigger response is outstanding. One of the best feeling triggers on Airsoft without a doubt. So this will be a very effective weapon. And if it's nice to maintain, with nice upgrades, it will be surely a great platform, as the GDR15 is. When you use a PTW, it will allow you to be faster, it will allow you to be a quite aggressive player. You will be able to land multiple shots with seconds on a target because of that great trigger response. It has a little bit of realism because of the empty magazine detection system. When the magazine goes dry, the gun stops shooting. Then you just put a fresh mag, you will press the bolt release button and the gun will shoot again. So it is quite interesting. It is a nice feature. When we go to the GDR15, things get a little bit different. You will get a heavy trigger, you will get that recoil, so it is a ultra realistic platform. This is just like a GBR, but with an electric system. And one of the things that is satisfying is, and I'm going to show you, is when of course it has a working charging handle, as you can see, and when the magazine goes dry, you just press the bolt release button with a very satisfying sound. So that really adds to the realism in-game. But with this platform, you will have to train a lot more. If you switch from a normal AG to a GDR15, you will have to train a lot, trust me, because of that heavy trigger. Overall, the GBLS DAS platform has all of the realistic controls over real gun. It has that nice kick. You got to be aware of that trigger. So it is basically, I think it is the future of Airsoft with this system. And I think it has a long way to go to be enhanced and to perform even better. On the other hand, PTWs are a well-established brand. The performance is very well known. The trigger, that empty magazine detection, which adds a little bit of realism. These are quite simple but effective guns to use. So the question is, what is the best option for you? And that will depend on the type of player that you are. If you're just looking for ultra realism, GBLS DAS rifle is the way to go. And that's the reason why I switched from PTWs to the GDR15. Not because PTWs performed not as well, I just wanted realism. If you're looking just for a straight point and shoot gun, and that you know that you're going to be most effective as possible because you're not have to worry about the heavy trigger or recoil, PTW is definitely your choice. And so guys, that is basically it. We hope that this video allows you to make a decision on the information that we provided to you. If you're interested in getting these two platforms, you can always check out Contractor House. They sell them, so check out their website. You can also use our promo code BESTA10 to get 10% off the entire store. And of course, check out other videos from our channel, Instagram, our website. So until next time, keep on playing.